How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Connect on Tuesday, November the 19th, as we get this video to you around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second here. We could have done a variety of free plays here, but I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 free plays for you today. I will tack on the free play selection between Akron and Kent, or actually Western Michigan and Central Michigan. I'll tack that on here as well. But hello, I'm Indian Cowboy, and this is Doc Sports. Hope you guys are doing well. Coming at you here on Tuesday, November the 19th, and have your free play selection in just a second here. Let's see, what do I need to tell you? I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. The algorithms of Indian Cowboy have been around for 19 years. Doc Sports, 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my free daily podcast. Our best selections are over at docsports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are free picks and leans, which is a daily video that you're watching right now. We, of course, have a popular YouTube premium teaching channel for $20 a month. You get a live show every day from Monday through Sunday. And before we do our daily video, which, of course, is a massive advantage, I did a live show earlier today. Again, it's a massive advantage because you get the lines for everybody else. You get 240 games all for just $20 a month. I will do another live show for you tonight at 10 o'clock. Looking forward to seeing you then. It is a recorded podcast. You can re-listen at any time. You get a written summary at the end, and sometimes those selections turn out to be premium selections. It's just a fantastic value. The link to YouTube Premium is in the comment section, as well as the link to how to get to free $60 of the premium selections. If you want more content, be sure to check my Twitter. It has our latest updates, our hot takes on sports, and our latest videos are posted there. So what do I need to tell you here? Well, we had a good day yesterday. We won our 4-unit selection in college basketball. As we told you, Pittsburgh is going to rout VMI, and they did. So back-to-back college basketball winners. That brings us to a 10-5 start to the college basketball season for plus 2,600. I think we're going to win today and move to 11-5 plus 3,000. I hope you join us for the season. Nice winner on the Atlanta Hawks yesterday, plus the 3.5. They won outright, so 2-0 in basketball yesterday. Hopefully you'll join us for the 4-unit basketball selection today. I do like it very much. I think it's a good selection, and I'm looking forward for us trying to pick up that win. 7-unit hockey selection today at 9 o'clock between the Islanders and Calgary. Hopefully join us for that. I think it's going to win as well. Next soccer selection is on Wednesday. Golf season is underway. MMA plus 2,400 on the year. And daily props, 19-9 start for plus 3,800 right now when it comes to daily props. So hopefully you'll join us for everything there. Let's get your free play winner today. And I like the over here between Cleveland and Boston. Look, I think there's going to be a lot of juice in this game. There's going to be a lot of excitement in this game. And I like this game to go over the posted total. The total opened up at 229.5 and it went up to 235. It could get middled, and I am a little worried about that it could get middled. Some of these games, man, I've noticed a lot. There's been a lot of games where games have been getting middled, and they've been getting middled consistently, and it's a little frustrating at times. But I think this game has a great shot to go over 245. This is the game that everybody wants to watch, right? You have a 15-0 team versus the 11-3 team. Boston no longer is having the darling attention as they're used to. Cleveland's the one that's having the attention here. They're coming in as a 5.5-point dog. Boston beat them 113-98 last time. This is one of the highest totals that Cleveland has faced all year, and I believe this is the highest total that Boston has faced all year, at least definitely the last 10 games. Cleveland rolls into this game having put up 128, 144, and 114, and 119 recently. And then Boston rolls in here, giving 123 points to Toronto, giving up 118 points to Golden State. I think there will be a lot of juice this game, and I actually think both teams will score possibly 120 or more today. I know it sounds crazy, but I do like the over here today between these two teams, both for Cleveland to try to continue to prove themselves, and Boston because they played so bad against Toronto. That was a game in which Boston only shot 34% from three-point line. They took 61 three-pointers in that game too, which is nuts. But I like the over here between Cleveland and Boston. As it relates to college basketball between Lipscomb and Kentucky, I like Lipscomb here. Lipscomb is 2-3 and Kentucky's 3-0. Lipscomb only lost to Arkansas by 16. Kentucky's off that huge Duke win. This is a game where this team can absolutely hang tough here. Lipscomb is a 20-win team, and it's a senior-laden team. So I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Lipscomb sneak inside the number today against Kentucky. I almost made this my free play selection, and honestly, by the end of this video, I might. But we'll see. It's almost better to sometimes to take a side rather than a total, but we'll see. Delaware State and Providence in college basketball. I like Providence here, 2-2 and 4-0 teams hooking up here. Delaware State, of course, has a new coach in Sam Waterman. Providence is a top 50 defensive team. King English came over from George Mason. This team only beat Hampton by 9, and Central Connecticut by 4. And maybe Providence was just, they wants to set a tone against a school, a smaller school within their state. And I can see them blowing them out here because I cannot see Providence playing Delaware State closely, especially for a team that has Delaware State so close by to them. So I like Providence. Wagner and Boston. I like Wagner here in college basketball. Boston won by 14 points last year. Wagner comes off just 28 points against just scoring 28 points against Seton Hall, which is insane. Boston just beat Dartmouth at home by 28. Wagner is just better than what they showed in their last game. I can't imagine Wagner scoring less than 28 points against Seton Hall. They have to bounce back, one has to think. And after that ugly 28-point game, I think Wagner shows a little heart and bounces back. Charlotte and Brooklyn in the NBA. I'm going to the Charlotte here. I know the Nets have lost 3 in a row coming in, and Charlotte, actually, I thought played pretty well against the Cavs. They just fell short. Small lean on Charlotte here. It's a great public fade, and Charlotte continues to have a lot of depth in scoring from their bench, and I think Charlotte will do well. Denver versus the Grizzlies. I like Denver here. The only reason why I didn't make it a premium selection is I just don't trust Russ. Memphis just beat them by 15. So immediate revenge for Denver. Russ went 4 for 10 in that game, but with Denver coming off back-to-back losses, and they have immediate revenge in this game, I do lean on Denver to bounce back here. I just don't trust Russ because I think he's a loose cannon, and he's not very good for positive efficiency on a team. But lean on Denver. New Orleans and Dallas. I like the Mavericks here. New Orleans is 4-10, and Dallas is 7-7. Dallas has won back-to-back games over OKC and the Spurs. Dallas huge wins without Luka in their last game, and I think that continues here. If Luka doesn't play, I like Dallas to cover. If Luka does play, I like the under. Luka is day to day, and God only knows what that means. Day to day means you don't know prior to game time. But the Pelicans, great win over the great effort against the Lakers. They didn't win, but the great effort against the Lakers. They do have revenge against Dallas, but if Luka does play, I like the Mavs to. If Luka doesn't play, I like the Mavs to cover here. If Luka does play, I like the under. Utah and the Lakers. I'd have to think this is Utah's Super Bowl. I mean, Jordan Clarkson faces his former team here, and I think they step up here. Keep in mind that this is a Utah team that just lost to the Clippers by 11. The Clippers were playing really well coming in. They lost to the Kings by 4, not bad. They beat the Mavericks outright. They lost to Phoenix by 8 and beat San Antonio outright. And they beat the Bulls recently too, so I have to respect that. And the Lakers come on, of course, winning 5 in a row, beating Philly and Toronto and Memphis and San Antonio and New Orleans. But I think Utah will hang tough today. I do. I think they're getting healthy with Sexton and Markkanen and Jordan Clarkson. I think Utah will be fine today. And I'll lean on the Jazz here today. And as far as what is my final free play selection, I'll tell you the ones that I like the most. I like Cleveland and Boston over. I like Utah today, and I like Lipscomb. One of these 3 I got to give you as my free play because the rest of them are leans. And I think I'm going to surprise you here. And this is an in-season tournament too. And I think Utah is going to play hard. I actually like Utah here today. I think it does make sense that Utah does well today. I like that effort against the Clippers, man. The Clippers are red hot coming into that game. And Utah, they were down by 21. And then they made an effort near the end. But at one point, but this is a team that only lost to the Kings by 4. And I think that could be sort of an up-tempo game here. The Lakers also, they beat New Orleans, San Antonio, Memphis, Toronto. That Memphis win is probably the most impressive, but everyone else is sub 500. I don't want to get fidgety over the Cleveland-Boston over, though I do like the over there. And you don't know about the Kentucky Wildcats. They could cover at any time. They might not have a letdown, especially with a first-year coach. Yes, Utah is my free play today, plus the 11. Hope you guys are doing well. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. Oh, yeah, your college football lean today. I have a surprising lean on Central Michigan. I actually think Central Michigan is not that bad today. Central Michigan is a team that lost to Bowling Green State by just 10 points. And Western Michigan played Bowling Green State, and they lost to them by 18 points. Central Michigan had a really bad outing on the offensive side. They've lost to this team the last back-to-back years as well. And I know Western Michigan hasn't lost 3 in a row, but I think Central Michigan has some bite here, especially giving up 37 points in the last game. And this team did put up 34 against Eastern Michigan and 24-5 against Ohio. Small lean on Central Michigan. That's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and YouTube Premium. I'll see you at 10 o'clock. Take care. Bye-bye.